Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great workout you can do in your home. We're going to mix it up with the tools a little bit. We're going to use a ball and one a little bit heavier dumbbell. And then we're also going to need two different strength tubes. So one a little bit lighter and one a little bit stronger. And then another dumbbell that you can either use this one or you can use a lighter one. So a set of dumbbells, a couple different tubes, a ball, and then a smaller ball of some sort, like a playground ball or, a soccer ball or a basketball, or even just a pillow, just something to kind of hang on to. Okay, so I think that's it. Remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. So 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout. Get your heart rate up, get your muscles warmed up, and get your mind ready for movement. Okay, we are going to start with a bridge on the ball today, doing an overhead lat. So lat for your latissimus dorsi, your big muscles in your back. There are a few different ways to work those muscles, and this is another option. So bring that weight straight overhead. So first of all, you want your head and shoulders resting comfortably on top of the ball. Shoulders down away from your ears, squeezing those glutes. Now we're going to take that weight with straight arms, straight overhead, and then back up. Breathe. If you're having any shoulder pain with this, you can either obviously grab a lighter weight or bend your elbows and keep that angle. We're not going to do a triceps here. This is all about lats. So your elbow joint needs to stay at the same angle no matter where you are here. So overhead and then back up. Breathing, remember to squeeze those glutes, keep your tabletop flat. Nice and slowly. So this is working those big muscles in your back, also your shoulders. 3 more. Keeping those arms straight keeps your triceps out of it. And straight back up. All right, walk yourself back up. Make sure that you take a moment so that you don't feel dizzy or lightheaded. And then we are going to grab either a lighter weight dumbbell or the one you were just using. Or you could also use a kettlebell for this exercise. We're going to do a split stance squat. Or sometimes they're called stationary lunges. So have something nearby that you can hang on to. We're just going to have a weight in one hand. So this way you can do it with a weight, with a light weight, with no weight, or with a kettlebell. Regardless, I want a nice, big, wide, or long stance here. And what we're going to do is just like you're just going to kneel down. So look at all my 90-degree angles. I've got 90-degree angles. My knee here is at a 90-degree angle. I don't want it bent forward like this. I want it right here and then back up. So you don't actually have to go down to the ground. You can do this in a smaller range of motion. When you come up, squeeze that glute of that front leg. You want your weight in your heel here, so don't go forward, just go straight down. And then use something for balance if you need to so that you can perform the exercise without, having to sidestep. That's why I like one weight in one hand versus both hands, so that you do have that extra hand available for balance. One more, straight down and back up. All right, so now we'll switch sides. Turn around, put the other foot in front. Remember, you're just going to go straight down, just like you're kneeling down. Weight in the front heel. Keep your chest up nice and tall. We don't want to be going forward. This is, we're not going this way. We're just going straight down. In any range of motion that you can that is pain-free. So if you could just get to here, that's okay. Squeeze that glute of that front leg. Those muscles are all still working, even if you're in a smaller range of motion. Breathing. And rest. Okay, good. Set that weight down with good form. And now we're going to do a band exercise. So I've got my bands over here set up about chest height. And we're going to do a reverse fly. So facing the wall, arms out straight, and all you're going to do is pull them apart like this, squeezing those shoulder blades. Nice and slowly. Try to keep those arms straight if you can. Now your body, the rest of your body should be in a good athletic stance. Knees and hips flexed, supporting your body. Tummy nice and tight, keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. Nice and slowly here. The good thing about bands, like I said a million times, stepping closer will make it easier, stepping further out will make it a little harder. 2 more, squeeze those shoulder blades as you pull back. 9 and 10, all right, good. Okay, I'm just gonna change over to my little bit heavier band for my next exercise so it's ready. And I'm just gonna have you loop and use one handle. So if you're just using bands instead of tubes, then you can just hang on to it in one spot for that next exercise. Okay, next we're gonna do some punching. The diagonal punching here. So again, I want your body in a good athletic stance. Feet a little wider than hip width apart, knees bent, hips engaged, tummy engaged. What we're gonna do is we're gonna punch up, up, down, down. All right, here we go. I want you to punch, to begin with, kind of lightly. I just want that arm movement and see how that feels. Make sure there's no shoulder pain. If there is, you can just go straight out and then down. That might feel a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna punch, after you do it lightly a few times, I want you to punch it hard, okay? So punch it, up, up, down, down, down. Working on power here. Breathing. All right, let's do 3 more. Keeping your tummy engaged throughout. Kind of a whole body workout here. Let's do 1 more. All right, good. Okay, the next time you go through that, start with the other hand. And then maybe the 3rd time, start down, down, up, up. Make your brain kind of work each time. So that's a good challenge always, to do a little bit of cognitive challenge along with it. Okay, now we're gonna go back over to the tubes here. I've got my band, heavier band already set. Again, we're gonna face that source, face the wall, face the door, and we're gonna do some side twists. So I've got a little heavier band on it, so I'm gonna step a little bit closer, pull apart, pull to the side. So again, that good athletic stance. You should be feeling this in your tummy. So your arms are working, obviously, and your legs are kind of working. Lots of moving parts here. But your core is really stabilizing here, really working to twist side to side. One more each side, and rest. All right, good. Okay, the last one we're going to do is down on the floor. So this is where your ball comes in. I want you to grab just a lightweight ball. It doesn't have to, you can do it with a medicine ball if you've done this exercise before. We're gonna do ball transfers. So on your back, with your knees bent, before we start, I want you to think about flattening that back to the floor. That gets really good tummy engagement. I want you to try to hold that. We're gonna start with the ball overhead. We're gonna pick up your knees and transfer it. And we're just gonna do the same thing back and forth. Now, if you have any back pain, you can set your feet down each time here. Also, keep those knees bent. Many times when I start to direct this exercise, people want to bring their knees out like that. And that makes it extra hard. So if you want added challenge, you can do that. But if you're trying to protect your back, and this is already a little bit challenging, try to keep those knees just in here. Because you also want to keep that back flat to the floor here. So the further out you put your legs, that's going to be a little bit more challenging. You can challenge yourself if you feel like, okay, I want to add a little challenge. You can straighten those legs out a little more, make your body work. Keep breathing, keep that back flat. And then if you find that it's starting to arch up, you can stop and reset. We're going to do 2 more each way. You can use a fit ball for this, but that's kind of difficult to put in between your knees. So if you don't have a small ball like this, you can use a pillow or, you know, something similar, just something small to transfer back and forth. It's lightweight. And like I said, you can use a medicine ball if you have done this before and you want the added challenge. Start with lightweight. I've got a 2-pound ball here that I would use. Maybe, depending on what you have at home, you can give it a shot and see how it feels. Okay, remember to go through this 1 or 2 more times. Get a little cardio in between, get your heart rate up, get a good full workout, and then finish with a good cool down and stretch. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to message me privately or leave a message in the comments. And that's it. Have a great workout, everybody. Thank you.